Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. You're watching Now You Know, a JCC production where we review and discuss all things tech. And today we're talking Tesla Model 3 production. Some latest news that came out today was that Elon Musk is making workers work 24/7 or around the clock to boost production of the Model 3. Now here's some great news. According to the Bloomberg tracker, they are nearing almost 3,000 units per week. Very, very close to the ramp that Elon said they would be at the end of 2017, a few months later, but nonetheless, it's still very, very good news. Now, what does this mean for the coming weeks? We also have noted that Tesla is going to shut down the production of the Tesla Model 3 for 3 to 5 days to clear up some bottleneck issues that they have in the production. This is also supposed to help them get to that 5,000 per week Model 3 production rate that they've been talking about for so long. This is great news. A few weeks ago I did a video and I was very skeptical on where they were, especially after the big loss and the bad numbers that came out as far as the revenue and everything was concerned. And in a very, very short period of time, Tesla and Elon were able to turn this thing around and get to that 2,500 vehicles per week, and now are at 3,000 vehicles a week, which is just absolutely amazing. The other day, actually, on my way home, I saw a Model 3 on the road for the very, very first time. I actually live in the Midwest, and I see Teslas all over the place, but this was the first Model 3 sighting that I had. And the weird thing was I was all getting excited, like, oh my God, honey, look at there's a Model 3 right there. And for what reason, I'm not really sure. It's just a vehicle, but it's just exciting to see the progress that has been made in a very, very short period of time, and then to see that progress turn around and actually be on the road. I am supposed to be configuring my Model 3 sometime this summer. I am absolutely ecstatic about it. But more importantly, I just think that this is some great news. Now, I know many folks may think that, oh my gosh, Tesla is doing another shutdown on the factory. But folks, this actually happens all the time when producing vehicles. Now, it may not be in these few short periods that Tesla has been doing them in. Usually it's for a longer duration. And not specifically at the beginning of a ramp of a new vehicle in production. But this is all necessary things for them to be able to check, validate, verify, clean up issues, bottlenecks, as it's been stated. So I think this is perfectly fine. I wouldn't be surprised within the next 2 months, if not sooner, we actually see 5,000 vehicles being produced per week. If they were able to increase that from 1,700 to just under 2,500 and then above 3,000 or right at 3,000 vehicles in a very, very short period of time, I absolutely think that this is going to, the 5,000 vehicles per week is actually going to happen hopefully relatively soon. Some other news is I'm sure most of you have seen the interview with CBS and Elon Musk. And, you know, I just think right there was another indication of opening up the doors to the factory, letting these people in. And he also did state, come back anytime. I just think that that's very candid and very eye-opening to where they have been and where they currently are today. I just think huge strides have been met. Or have been made, and to allow the reporter to come in, look at the facility, talk about the Model 3 production, ride in the vehicle. I just think that that was great publicity for Tesla. However, it didn't really impact the stock that much. And actually today, even based on the news that they're shutting down the plant for 3 to 5 days, actually took a little bit of a hit on the stock market today as well. But again, all great news. I'm just excited to see that the ramp is actually finally starting to take off, and that means for hopefully most of us that we'll actually start to see our vehicle configs coming out in the short term. I also mentioned in another video, and I'll post it up here, that, you know, either way for me, it didn't really matter. I'm gonna wait. If my car needs to be replaced before my Model 3 is ready to be produced, I'm just going to have to make a decision at that time. But I think that this increase in production is really going to give most of us a fresher look at, hey, actually it might happen sooner than what they had anticipated. I received 2 emails, 2 different times, delaying my configuration, which, like I said, is okay, but hopefully we'll actually get an email saying that your configurator is now ready to be configured, or your Model 3 is ready to be configured. So there's just a lot of news that is coming out, and to me, all good. When you start to see those production models, and I'm going to post up the Bloomberg Model 3 tracker here behind me and have you guys take a look at it, but it is just astonishing how quickly Tesla is able to get this production ramp going. So feel free, please comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are, because I think we're entering that territory here within the next 2 months where it's really going to make or break Tesla. And are they going to be able to produce the 5,000 cars a week and eventually get up to the 10,000 that they've been talking about for so long? But I think this is some great news, and I'd love to hear your comments down below. And one of the other things that I want to talk about that came out of the CBS report was that Elon is now sleeping at the factory or on the floor or whatever it is. And, you know, it just shows that the dedication that Elon has to Tesla and the production of this Model 3. Now, I'm not saying that he needs to sleep there, but what I'm saying is that he sees and identifies the issue, and his presence just being there. And I think he made the statement that by me being there, I can make decisions on the fly versus having to wait, which, you know, stacks things back up. But him just being there, being able to identify an issue, figure out the issue, and resolve the issue right then and there is a big deal. So, you know, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. But, you know, this is all great news for Tesla, and I'm very, very excited to share this with you if you haven't already checked the latest news. And I also wanted to make a correction. They are not quite at 3,000 models. The Bloomberg tracker sitting at, I think it was 2,866 models being produced to date. So this is all great news, and I hope you feel the same way. But either way, let me know what your comments are, and would love to have a conversation with you. But you know, that's sort of where we are. I'm just wanted to share my excitement for the Model 3 and the production ramp that has occurred over the past couple of weeks. And I just look forward to the day that I get my email saying you can go ahead and configure it. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Now you know.